Bear with me, everyone. I'm a bit nervous. This is my second time recording. First time I didn't even have any audio, but kia ora, I'm Fungi. I'm nobody new. You've probably seen me around fashion shows and just probably AFK most of the time in Juma, but after a bit of encouragement from some others and from my partner, I've decided to give AJ YouTube a go. You know, we have lots of streamers, but not enough YouTubers. But anyways, I'm not going to waste time. We're here to get into the issue with new jammers. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's witnessed the sudden waves of new jammers and returning players in the recent months. Whether it's the nostalgia or intrigue that drives them, who really knows? It seems like every week our community is constantly gifting and giving to these fresh faces, and I love to see it. But are these people really who we think they are? Unfortunately, the answer is that most of the time, they're probably not. It seems that it's just wolves and bunnies who've gone straight to trading their necklaces and plushies for any profits to trade to their main accounts. But how can we stop ourselves from being exploited by these people? There's a couple simple ways to tell. First off is the tutorial badges. As I'm sure you know, when you first make an account, you're greeted with the pick tutorial. This gives us the Colour Me Rad and 1000 Gems achievements. Real new jammers are most likely to have these because they don't know how to play and want to learn what's up before they head out into Juma. They don't want to be completely blindsided, you know? Those of us being disingenuous, they will almost always skip this tutorial as they're really desperate. They're trying to get into it as fast as they can, turn those necklaces into clothing betas, den betas, anything they can, taking advantage of other jammers' kindness. The second way you can tell is purely from their behaviour. Why on earth would a new jammer be out in Alden shouting, "Trade me," I'm trying to trade up, immediately? There's so much exploring for them to do, you know? Reality is they're probably going to wander around the lands, play a couple mini games, try an adventure, have some conversations with other jammers, ask loads of questions, and then log off for the day. There's lots of new information for them. It's probably pretty overwhelming to try actual trading, you know, and by the next time they log on, it's pretty likely their username will be approved by AGHQ anyways. Now, this is not to say, don't trade new jammers, how could they possibly know anything, they're just scammers, blah 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 blah. I'm just trying to give some tips on how to look out for the few people in their new jammer disguise. Gifting new jammers is a wonderful thing. There's lots of distrust in our community with all the scamming and hacking, so it's nice to see that some of us are trying to help out new players and give back, just as we were helped when we were younger. I really encourage everyone to keep gifting the new people, keep trading, keep teaching them, keep interacting with them, but just be wary of everyone who doesn't have the best intentions. That's going to be it for me today, but I hope I didn't bore you, and I hope I've given you some food for thought. Ngā mihi atu ki a koutou, thank you very much, and I'll see you later.